Weather Watch 12. If you're heading outside today, Michael, you want to be prepared for that heat and humidity.
Yeah, that's impact 1. And now the other impact is going to be the threat of storms, especially later on tonight. We really may have to keep an eye on some of those if they move on through. We'll get to that in a second. Let's first talk about that heat and humidity. And like Lakaira was saying, you can just see it out there. The air is thick, and it's already 76 in Milwaukee with dew points pretty much in the 70s. So because of this heat and humidity, National Weather Service bringing us a heat advisory for most of the areas starting at noon today that excludes Ozaukee and Sheboygan, because I think you're going to have a little influence from the lake, just keeping you just a touch cooler, and a lake breeze may develop for Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha right along that lakefront here in the afternoon. But either way, it is going to be a hot, humid day, and it's already 76 in Port Washington. There's 72 in Waukesha with dew points in the 70s. Because of that, you've got 90s, dew points in the 70s. That's tropical air. We're calling the next 2 days miserable on that comfortcast. But by the time we get into Tuesday, we will get some relief. Wednesday looks like a comfortable day, but not today. This afternoon, look at the heat indices, probably in the mid-90s at times, and that's in the shade. And then as far as tomorrow's concerned, another hot day on tap. There goes that heat index as we head through the afternoon. You notice feeling like 95 in Milwaukee, almost 100 towards Watertown and Johnson Creek. That's another hot day. So that's your story, at least temperature-wise, today through Monday, hot and humid. Storm chances really increase later on tonight and possibly in Monday. And we've just been upgraded by the Storm Prediction Center. I'll get to that in a second. Some uncertainty with the timing of the storms, but either way, the ingredients are there, especially as we head through tonight and overnight of some stronger storms. Nothing right now, and actually our daytime should be okay. But the impact from these storms, the way it looks right now, gets here mid to late evening tonight, and then parts of the overnight, you see some of those red shadings indicating some locally heavy downpours, possibly some hail. And then tomorrow, depending on what happens with the storms tonight, if it really goes, that means there's going to be a break for a while, and we could recharge that atmosphere tomorrow afternoon for more storm development. Now, this from the Storm Prediction Center, just upgraded for most of our area, now a level 3 out of 5 for any storm that would move on through mid to late evening tonight and overnight. Really have to keep an eye on those. And then tomorrow, that level 2 out of 5, because some of those, once again, could have some of these higher impacts. What are the impacts? Here right now, especially later on tonight, damaging wind. That's what we'd have to watch, possibly some hail. The tornadic threat pretty low, not zero, but low. Flooding, maybe some localized heavy downpours if some of these storms move through the same areas. But again, especially later on tonight, watching that threat of damaging wind and hail. So the rest of your day today, it's going to be a hot, humid one, maybe cooling just a bit along that lake. The slight chance of the storm. Most of the day should be fine, 90 degrees. Now tonight, that's the time to watch an impact night, warm and muggy. That chance of storms, especially late, some of those could be severe with gusty wind, hail being the main threats. And tomorrow, more chance of scattered thunderstorms. Not an all-day thing, 91 degrees. Some of those, again, could be on the severe side if we recharge that atmosphere as the day goes on. So your impact today, heat and humidity. Impact tonight, strong thunderstorms, especially later on. Some of those, again, could bring us some gusty wind or hail. Monday, another chance of scattered thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the strong side. And then finally, by Tuesday, it quiets down for a while and gets more comfortable. So heat today, storms possible tonight. May have to keep an eye on those.
Yeah, I want to have the water and umbrella handy over the next couple of days. Thank you, Michael.